Hello, my favorite foodies. Today we will be making Pozole Rojo. Let's get started. All right, let's start off by rinsing or washing off the pork. Now toss it in a large pot. Now you want to fill the pot just above the meat. Now place it on the stove on high heat. Now I'm using 5 Chile japones and 3 to 4 Chile Californias. Next, you'll want to take the stems off and make sure you get all the seeds out of each chili pod. Now, traditionally, Chile anchos and Chile guajillo are usually used, but I didn't have those at the house, so I used what I had. Once you get all the seeds out, put them in a bowl of hot water for about 15 minutes to let them soak. The 15 minutes is up, add them to a blender. You'll also want to add the garlic and the chopped onion as well. And then 1 small can of tomato sauce. Now add a half a tablespoon of cumin and a half a tablespoon of salt. Put the lid on and give it a blend. Once that's done, you want to check the meat. Just make sure the water is boiling on high heat. Next, you want to skim the top of the soup, get all the foam and the impurities off. Now we're going to go back to the chile sauce and we want to strain that to make it nice and smooth. Now, if you don't have a strainer, you don't have to strain it. But since I have one, I just like to make the chili sauce nice and smooth. But it's perfectly fine if you don't have a strainer. You can use it just like that and put it directly into the soup. Next, you'll want to add the dry Menudo mix and the oregano to the chile sauce. Now you want to give it a good mix. All right, so after the meat has been boiling for about an hour, we're going to go ahead and add the red chile sauce to the soup. And of course, we want to make sure we get every last bit of it. All right, now it's time to add the chicken bouillon to the soup. Stir it well and then give it a taste. If you need to add more, add more. Okay, now it's time to add the hominy to it. I like to spoon it in because I don't like to dump it in and splash that hot water on yourself. You don't want to burn yourself. Whole large can of hominy is used. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 1 small can of tomato sauce to it and then give it another good stir. Then you want to cover it and let it boil for another hour. And then once the second hour is up, go ahead and stir it around, check the meat to see if it's nice and tender. And if it's nice and tender, then you can let it set and cool off and then it'll be ready to serve. All right, here it is, and it's ready to put the toppings on it. I'm going to start out with lemon. I like to squeeze lemon juice in my soup. You can also use lime if you like lime. Now go ahead and add the cabbage to it. Now I'm going to add diced avocado because I love avocado in my pozole. You can also add diced onion and radish too if you'd like. And here it is, ready to eat. If you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more delicious recipes like this, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified when a new recipe is put out. Happy eats, everyone. The full recipe is in the description box down below.